Lord was telling me this morning to sow seeds of gold. A lot of times, relationships, they cause friction. It doesn't matter whether it's your child, your parent, your spouse, or a coworker. Somebody is going to get on your nerves. And sometimes they get on your very last nerve to where you are just like, I'm done. I'm so done with them. And what the Lord was showing me through the sowing seeds of gold and being a gold digger is sometimes we have trouble just finding one thing that is good in someone. But that's what we have to do. That's where you start. You just find one thing, whether it's your child is loving or your spouse takes care of you when you're sick, because some people, their spouse don't do that. Or your coworker, because that's where it really starts rubbing us the wrong way sometimes, because we just want them to be like us. Why don't they just do this? Why don't they just think this way? Well, because God made all of us different. He likes variety. He likes an assortment. So when we are sowing seeds of gold, you just find that one thing. If that's all you can find is one thing, and you encourage that person in whatever it is they're doing, whether it's your child, oh, you're so sweet when you're gentle like that, or your coworker, even if all it is they put an outfit together and they look good. Start with one thing. And if you have someone that you work with and they're still ornery and you're like, oh, you look really cute today. And they're like, what? Do you only care about the way I look? Well, there's your opportunity to sow seeds of gold. Not just to encourage them and maybe what they're wearing, but if they are determined to be ornery, that gives you the opportunity to say, I'm sorry you feel that way. I was just trying to be nice. And I've really been praying for you. And I've been asking the Lord to show me his heart for you. And I love you. Even if it's as simple as your mom is getting on your last nerves. Oh, she always does this. She always does that. Well, you're sowing seeds, but they're not necessarily seeds of gold. But if she's nice to strangers, or she always wants to help someone out, we'll encourage that. Focus on that. Sow seeds into that gold within them, so that the gold starts coming to the surface. And that'll help us focus not so much on the annoying thing within them, but the God thing, the gold thing within them. I hope this helps somebody, because he was fussing at me this morning. Lord, I just ask you, Holy Spirit, to help us see, even if it's just one thing in the person who's annoying us so much right now, we see one thing and we encourage that thing as we would a child. You encourage the good to bring it to the surface so that the bad is overwhelmed by the good.